Hi everyone, just a reminder to register people for our upcoming Agile Learning Tours. Remember that we have the tour to Sydney on the 8th to 10th of August. That one's actually getting pretty full, so if you want to register people for Sydney, please make sure you get their names into me by the end of this week. The Brisbane tour will remain open for a little bit longer, so you can still have a think about who you want to send along, but as soon as you make your decision, please let me know, and then I will start communicating directly with you about the details for those tours. I have included details of the pricing and a general gist of what will be happening and where we'll be going on the tours in the newsletter. So once you finish watching this, click back out and have a read of that information. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is that last Saturday I presented with Derek Vartels at a day for principals and council chairs. The theme for the day was talking about innovation in Lutheran schools, and we heard lots of really exciting stuff about the landscape for education and innovation from Derek. And he was able to give some really great examples of some of the things that are happening in LEQ schools. Some of those schools we will be going to visit on the tour. We were also able to share some really great examples of things that are happening in our LEV&T region schools. So if you missed that information and you would like to hear more about it, please do get in contact with me. The other thing I spoke about during that presentation was the film Most Likely to Succeed. Last year I did a couple of screenings for schools of this film and it was a really great experience. We can look at sharing the film with your school community either during a staff meeting or as an evening screening, or we can do it during a PD day. But if you think that you really want to come up with a way to get the conversation started about innovation in your school and what could be next for your school, I really do believe that Most Likely to Succeed is an excellent way of achieving this. The website has some great resources that can really add to the experience and take that conversation further and challenge people's thinking a little bit about what might be possible in your school. A great conversation to be having. The other thing I wanted to let you know is that I have just become accredited for Belbin teams. And what this means is that I can come into your school and I can work with a particular team or a range of teams, and I can do some profiling with them to really work out what their strengths are as a team, where some gaps might exist. And I think that this can be really useful as we look to creating really well-balanced teams that are able to leverage off each other and really use strengths to benefit your school. I am looking for a couple of schools who would be willing to let me guinea pig with a small team this whole process as I develop and refine my own facilitation skills. So if you think you would like to help me out with that, I would really appreciate it. I can guarantee that it will still be really useful to your school even while I'm going through the learning process. So please do think about whether you can help me out with that. We're coming up to holidays. I know if your school is anything like any other school around the traps, people are feeling tired. I hope that it's been a great team for you. If there has been anything really exciting that's happening this term, or perhaps something that's coming up next term, please do let me know. I love hearing about the great things that are happening in your schools. I will also be communicating with you over the holidays about dates for upcoming network meetings for next term. I will be communicating with you about other opportunities that I'll be offering next term and ways that I can work with you. So please do keep an eye out for that. If there's any support you think you need from me, as always, I'm available on my mobile or on email. But as you go into the break, I wish you rest and relaxation and hope that you can come back feeling rejuvenated, ready for term 3. All the best.